There are days when the world turns loud and narrow at the same time. Your calendar looks like a wall of static. Every notification feels like a tap on the shoulder, and the future crowds the doorway, asking for answers you don't have yet. If you're overwhelmed by school deadlines, a stack of unread emails, a hard season at work, I'm glad you're here. This is not a lecture. This is a gentle, practical map I use when life feels unmanageably full. Before we start, a small request. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe. It tells the algorithm and me that calm, useful mental health tools matter. It also helps this little community reach the people who need it most. All right, overwhelm is a real body state, not a personal defect. Think of your nervous system as an emergency dispatcher. When it perceives too much, too fast, with too little control, it flips into protect. Heart rate rises, breath shifts into the chest, your attention tunnels. That is biology doing its job. But biology also listens to cues. We can send signals back that say, "This is a lot, but I'm safe enough to take one step." The goal isn't to be fearless. The goal is to be skillful. Step 1, reduce the volume in the room you're actually in. For 60 seconds, don't fix the whole day. Just fix the next breath. Plant your feet. Let your shoulders fall from your ears. Unclench your jaw. Now choose one of these two patterns. Box breathing. Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4, or 4-7-8. Inhale 4, hold 7, exhale 8. Longer exhales act like a brake on a racing mind. Count with your fingers if numbers feel slippery. When you finish, take one ordinary breath and notice if the dial turned even a quarter inch toward okay. Step 2, anchor to your senses. Overwhelm lives in the imagined future and the remembered past. Your senses live in the room. Name 5 things you can see, 4 you can feel, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, 1 you can taste. Say them plainly in your head. The light on the wall, the coffee ring on my desk, cool air on my cheek, the chair pressing into my back, a distant car. You don't have to feel calm, just return to where your body actually is. Step 3, shrink the doorway. Overwhelm makes every task look like a mountain range. Instead of climbing all the mountains, pick one doorway and make it smaller. I call this the 2-minute start. Set a timer and begin a single task for 2 minutes only. Open the document and type the title. Sort just the emails from the last hour. Read the first paragraph of the chapter. When the timer ends, you can stop. Often momentum will carry you a little further, but the win is crossing the threshold without wrestling yourself first. Step 4, externalize the swirl. When your mind roops, give it a page. Take 2 minutes and write exactly what your body is doing and what your brain predicts. Heart fast, shoulders tight, worried I'll mess up this project, afraid I'm falling behind. Then ask 3 questions beneath it. What is the evidence? What is a kinder, equally true story? What is one small action I can take in the next hour? Replace finish everything with send 1 email, outline 3 bullets, or drink water and take a 5-minute walk. You're not writing poetry, you're making a tiny plan. Step 5, choose your next step with a simple priority filter. Must, should, could. Must protects the consequences that matter today. The deadline, the call you can't miss, basic care like eating. Should covers things that support your future self, a short review, a tidy desk, setting up tomorrow's plan. Could is the nice-to-have list that often sneaks into the front row. In a heavy hour, do 1 must and 1 should. Leave could for later. Step 6, use friction and fuel. Friction helps you say no to the wrong thing. Fuel helps you say yes to the right thing. Put your phone out of arm's reach. Close extra tabs. Choose a single browser window for today's task. Make water visible. Add a snack with protein. Stand up for 60 seconds and roll your shoulders. These micro choices don't fix everything. They remove the gravel in your shoes so you can walk. Step 7, adjust the scope, not the standard. Your values don't have to shrink on hard days, but your scope might. If your standard is to be thoughtful, what's the smallest thoughtful version you can do now? One clear email, one revised sentence, one kind message. Small does not mean lesser, small means possible. Now, a word about stress at school or work. Deadlines compress our sense of time. Group projects stretch our sense of control. Exams ask us to carry uncertainty. 3 tools help here. First, time boxing with margins. Schedule a focused block that's shorter than your instinct, say 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute air pocket where you stand, sip water, and look far away to relax your visual system. Second, decision batching. Collect similar decisions and make them once, like setting the same due date template for multiple tasks, or choosing one reading window per day. Third, progress logging. Keep a simple done list. Overwhelm fixates on what's incomplete. Your done list corrects the record with receipts. When your calendar is stacked, mornings and nights are levers. In the morning, drink water, move your body for 2 minutes, and set your must, should, could. Before bed, lower light, lower input, lower speed. Set your phone across the room. Write tomorrow's first tiny step on a sticky note. You're not earning rest. You're preparing your brain to find it. Let's talk head noise, the kind that narrates catastrophe. Cognitive habits have names. Catastrophizing says the worst thing is the most likely. All or nothing thinking turns a complicated landscape into either good or failure. Mind reading assumes other people are thinking the unkind version. Personalization puts you at the center of events you didn't cause. When you notice one, pause and ask, what's the evidence? What's a more balanced story? If a friend said this about themselves, what would I say to them? Speak the answer out loud if you can. Your ears often believe your mouth. Your body can help, quickly. Try the physiological sigh twice in a row. A long inhale through the nose, a second shorter inhale to top off the lungs, then a long, unforced exhale through the mouth. This rebalances oxygen and carbon dioxide and often drops arousal faster than your thoughts can. Follow it with a tiny scan. Jaw unclench, shoulders down, hands open, belly soft, eyes soften. You are teaching your biology a feeling it can find again. Movement completes the stress cycle, not punishment, partnership. A 5-minute walk or 2 minutes of stretching can tell your body, sprint over, you may stand down. If you're stuck at a desk, stand for 1 minute and reach overhead like you're opening the ribs to morning. If you have the energy, take a short brisk loop. Heartbeat plus breath is rhythm. Rhythm is information your nervous system trusts. When overwhelm keeps returning, look at inputs and boundaries. Caffeine late in the day turns the volume up. Alcohol may quiet the first hour and steal the rest of the night. Notifications can shape your attention before you do. Consider moving caffeine earlier, limiting alcohol on heavy weeks, and placing your phone in another room during focus blocks. Boundaries are not walls, they are doors with handles. You choose when to open and close them. What about motivation? You don't need motivation to begin. You need a beginning to find motivation. Agree to start for 2 minutes. Select the smallest visible action. Put your body where the work happens. Let momentum do whatever it can. If it carries you only a little, that's still forward. Sometimes the most helpful thing is asking for help. Send the email that says, here's where I am, here's what I've tried, here's where I'm stuck. Can we choose the next step together? That's not weakness, that's teamwork with reality. If stress is breaking your sleep for more than a short season, if your thoughts grow dark or your body feels out of control, professional support can widen your options and lighten the load. Let's collect this into a starter kit you can keep. 1 breath pattern, box or 478, one grounding method, 5-4-3-2-1, one 2-minute start, one small must, one small should, one boundary that adds friction to the wrong thing, one source of fuel, water or food, one tiny movement, and one gentle sentence you can say to yourself. Mine is, even if today is loud, I can do one good thing. Here's a sample hour when you feel maxed out. Minute 0 to 2, 4-7-8 breathing. Minute 2 to 4, grounding. Minute 4 to 6, 2-minute journal and choose your must, should, could. Minute 6 to 11, work your must. Minute 11 to 13, stand, water, stretch. Minute 13 to 38, work your should with phone out of reach and one browser window. Minute 38 to 40, short reset. Minute 40 to 55, return to must or continue should. Minute 55 to 60, write tomorrow's first step and stop. You respected your biology and your goals. The truth is, being overwhelmed doesn't mean you're incapable. It means your system needs clearer signals, kinder pacing, and smaller doors to walk through. You're not a machine with one setting. You're a human with rhythms that can be tuned. If you're listening to this in the middle of a heavy moment, choose one thing. Breathe first. Then pick the smallest step that changes the story from stuck to in motion. Place one pebble in your done jar, and when you're ready, choose the next pebble. That's how we build cairns big enough to see from far away. Thank you for being here. If this gave you even a sliver of relief or a way forward, please like and subscribe so more people can find these tools. And tell someone kind how you're really doing. You deserve support, not just stamina. We'll keep practicing together.